Good morning, Year 3. Ready for part 3 of Herb, the Vegetarian Dragon. Can you remember what's happened in the story so far? Then, on the last day of the hunt, a group heading west saw a dragon in the distance. They knew just what to do. Herb was hoeing in his garden, quite unaware that he was being surrounded on all sides. As he bent to pull out a difficult weed, the knights pounced. Herb's blue flame was powerless against the chainmail mesh of their nets. His wings strained uselessly against their robes as he was dragged away by his tail. "What have I done?" thought Herb. "Won't somebody tell me?" But he couldn't speak because his jaws were bound tightly with rope. One of Meathook's spy dragons watched from a distant peak, then glided silently away to report what he had seen. Oh dear. Poor Herb. You can see the rope and the chainmail net. The king scheduled the beheading for dawn the next day. Herb was put into a small, dank, iron-barred cell. The moon appeared from behind a heavy cloud. Herb could see the beheading platform from his cell window. The executioner's great axe glinted in the moonlight. Suddenly, he heard a voice. "Psst! Herb, you ridiculous excuse for a dragon. I have a last offer to make. We've decided to help you. I've got a dozen dragons here, ready to tear down this jail and get you out. We ask only one thing in return." "What is it?" asked Herb. "I'll do anything to keep my head." "Take this," hissed Meathook as he thrust his scaly fist up against the bars. "What's this?" asked Herb. "It's wild boar meat. Eat it and become one of us." "It's a small price to pay for your freedom," he gloated, "as I'm sure you will agree." "Thanks, but no thanks," Herb said. "I don't see it your way, so I'll take my chances." "I don't ask you to stop eating meat, so why do you ask me to stop eating vegetables?" "Idiot," Meathook muttered as he flew off into the darkness. "You can't be different in the dragon world and survive." Thousands of people crowded into the square as Herb was dragged from his cell towards the beheading platform. His head was placed on a wooden block and his wings and feet secured with iron shackles. A rope held his jaws shut. A huge black hooded man picked up the axe and stepped forward. For the crimes of burning, stealing and murdering, and to serve as an example for all who would dare to repeat these actions. This evil dragon's head will be stuffed and placed on the castle gates for all to behold. The crowd roared its approval. A drummer rolled his sticks as the executioner raised his axe. At that moment, with only 1 single second of Herb's life left, a tiny voice cried out, "Wait!" Oh my goodness. What do you think about that? That they're holding his tail. That's the drummer. That's the executioner over there with the hood on. Poor Herb.